All right, so for today's lesson, what we're going to go over are the last two rules of our exponents, and that is the negative rule and the zero rule. And our concept objective is 11ab. We're going to simplify numeric and algebraic expressions using the laws of exponents, including integral and rational exponents. Okay, so for our warm-up first, what we're going to take a look at is just how to answer one of these questions, kind of review from yesterday. They tend to give you word problems, so we want to make sure you guys understand that concept. So let's go ahead and see what we have to do first. So the question reads, the area of a rectangle is 54x to the ninth, y to the eighth squared yards. If the length of the rectangle is 6x to the third, y to the fourth yards, which expression represents the width of the rectangle in yards? So knowing a little bit of information, because they said the keyword area here, and especially they're saying the rectangle, so we got to use that area formula, and that is going to be length times width. So in other words, if I want to figure out what the missing part is, which expression represents the width of the rectangle, so I don't know this part. So I know that my area would equal length times width, but I already know the length and I already know the area. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take my length and divide it into this area part that we have here. So I'm going to take my area of 54 x to the ninth, y to the eighth, and I'm going to divide it by this length here. So I'm going to set it up as 6 x to the third, y to the fourth. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, so the one thing we're going to do test taking strategy wise is get rid of your exponents. So in other words, I take a look at my x's and take a look at the x's on the top and bottom, and then I'm just going to expand it out. So kind of practicing what we did in class. So I'm going to have my 54 over 6, and then if I expand out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, my y's I also have here. I'm going to also do the y's at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So I got 8 here, and then 4 y's here. So let's go ahead and start canceling things out. So when you're looking at your answer choices, you want to basically simplify this as best you can. So I got 54 over 6. So I like to use the calculator just so that way I get a nice 100% answer on this. So I'm going to type in, so was it second y equals, nope, wrong one. Alpha y equals, yep, alpha y. So alpha y equals gives me this little fraction template here. So I have 54 over 6. So that way I can type it in exactly how we saw it. And if I take a look, it equals 9. Since 9 is a whole number, what I'm going to do is, since 9 is my whole number, what's going to happen is my 9 is going to be on top. Change a different color. So 9 on top. So I take a look at my answers, not 48, not 60. So I can easily take a look at these and see what I have left. So let's apply what we did yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out my x's. So these two cancel out. So these two would cancel, these two would cancel, and then these two cancel. And then I count how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, and they're all happen to be on the top of my fraction, so 9x to 6. So I can easily take a look and say, hey, that could be my contender here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the y in case I have another problem on the test like this. I'm going to take a look at the y's. Cancels, 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 cancels. And this is how many I have left. Y to the fourth. And that works.